Most of the exercises you see are built off basic movement patterns. In this video, I'm going to break down 8 foundational movement patterns that will help you build strength, move safely, and progress in your fitness journey. These movements include the squat, hip hinge, push, pull, lunge, gait/carry, core stability, and core rotation. I'll explain what each movement is, why it matters, and show you beginner-friendly exercises you can start doing today. If you've ever wondered what exercises to do, or how everything in the gym fits together, this video will be your roadmap. It's really important to understand the fundamentals of training. When I first started, I remember not really knowing anything about exercise until I got guidance from trainers. That guidance completely changed my confidence in the gym, and it's actually what inspired me to do the same for others. Whether you want to coach others or train yourself more effectively, getting certified can take your workouts and your career to the next level. So before we break down these movement patterns, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, the International Sports Science Association, or ISSA. ISSA is the leading online fitness education platform that helps people turn their passion for fitness into a rewarding career. With ISSA, you can become a certified personal trainer entirely online. Their programs are 100% self-paced, so you can study from your phone or laptop even while working your current job or going to school. The exams are open book, open note, and can be taken from the comfort of your home. If you need it, ISSA even offers a free retake, so you're set up for success. What I love about ISSA is how flexible the learning experience is. You get an online textbook, workbook, and practice quizzes to guide you step by step. You also get audio and video lectures, so you can learn in the way that works best for you. There's also an online student forum and unlimited support even after you're certified. Once you pass your final exam, ISSA even gives you a free professional website to kickstart your career. They also run a CPT bootcamp to teach their purpose-driven training model, so you feel confident coaching from day one. Learning the science behind training, from biomechanics and energy systems to program design, combined with practical lessons on building workouts and choosing the right exercises, has personally given me more confidence to help clients reach their goals. And ISSA backs it all up with a job guarantee in the United States, partnering with over 10,000 gyms and giving access to more than 73,000 open trainer positions. You don't need a 2-year or 4-year degree, just your personal training certification to qualify. Their Career Connect platform makes it easy to find jobs near you. If you want to turn your passion into a career and help others transform their lives, ISSA is giving a special offer to my community. Head to joinissa.com/KevTheTrainer to get $100 off their CPT program, the Fitness Coach Bundle, the Elite Trainer Bundle, or the Master Trainer Bundle. Now let's get into our first movement. Movement number 1, squat. Let's start with the squat, a lower body push movement where your hips and knees bend together while your torso stays upright. At the joints, this involves hip, knee, and ankle flexion and extension. The main muscles working are your quads, glutes, and core, with your core stabilizing your spine throughout the movement. Squatting is essential because it mirrors how we sit, stand, and move up and down in daily life. In the gym, it builds the foundation for strength and power. Beginner squat exercises include bodyweight squats, box squats, and the leg press machine. Movement number 2, hip hinge. The hip hinge is where your hips move backward while your spine stays neutral and your knees bend only slightly. This movement primarily involves hip flexion and extension with minimal knee movement. The main muscles working are your glutes and hamstrings, supported by your lower back and core. Hip hinges are critical because they teach you to bend and lift safely, protecting your lower back. Many advanced lifts, like the deadlift, are built from this movement pattern. Beginner hinge exercises include bodyweight good mornings, dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, and cable pull-throughs. Movement number 3, push. An upper body push is any movement where you push weight away from your body using your arms. This involves movement at the shoulders and elbows while your core stabilizes your torso. The main muscles worked are your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Push strength helps with everyday tasks like pushing doors or getting up from the floor. And in the gym, it develops strength and shoulder stability. Beginner push exercises include incline push-ups, dumbbell floor presses, the chest press machine, and the shoulder press machine. Movement number 4, pull. Pulling is the opposite of pushing. It involves pulling weight toward your body or pulling your body toward an object. This movement primarily works your back muscles, such as the lats, traps, and rhomboids, along with your biceps. Your shoulder blades are tracked into press, which is critical for posture and shoulder health. Strong pulling muscles balance out pushing exercises and reduce the risk of shoulder pain. Beginner pull exercises include using the seated row machine, lat pull-down machine, or performing TRX rows. Movement number 5, lunge. The lunge is a single leg movement where one leg works harder than the other. Your hips and knees move independently on each side. This pattern trains your glutes, quads, and stabilizing muscles while also challenging balance and coordination. Single leg strength is crucial for walking, running, changing direction, and preventing injuries. It also helps fix left to right strength imbalances. Beginner lunge exercises include reverse lunges, static lunges, and step-ups. Movement number 6, gait/carry. Gait refers to how your body moves when you walk. It improves balance, coordination, and cardiovascular health. When you add load, such as dumbbells or kettlebells, it becomes a carry. Carries are powerful because your core, grip, shoulders, and hips all work together to maintain posture under load, transferring to nearly every lift. Beginner gait/carry exercises can include walking, farmer carries with light dumbbells or kettlebells, or marching in place while holding a light weight. Movement number 7, core bracing. Core bracing is about stiffening your torso to resist movement. Your spine stays mostly neutral, and your core muscles activate to protect your lower back. Bracing helps you stay stable during squats, deadlifts, presses, carries, and basically every other movement in the gym. Beginner core bracing exercises can include the plank or cable Pallof presses. Movement number 8, core rotation. Core rotation is the controlled twisting of your torso while keeping your spine safe. This trains your obliques and deep core muscles to produce and control rotational force, which is important in sports, daily life, and lifting exercises involving twisting. Beginner core rotation movements can include Russian twists and standing cable rotations. So those are the most common foundational movement patterns. Understanding these movements will help you train with purpose, progress safely, and feel confident in the gym. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.